Today's Saturday, September 16th. Gavin and I are off to go visit C. Austin, who's lived off-grid for 20 years in a 10-meter flood zone in a tree fort yurt type thing. I haven't been there in probably about 8 years. Gavin's never been there. But we're canoeing there because it's no road access. There's only a footpath, but it's also on the water, so we're canoeing. It's actually really nice today. See if we can get that boat passing us. At least they're going a bit far over. We're at the mouth of the river.
What time is it? Time check.
I don't have a, my phone's in my bag.
10:50 to 11:34.
Oh, that's not bad. Less than an hour to get to the mouth of the river.
5 minutes.
Trees everywhere. I don't even know if you can see the trailer in the video. You might be able to. So it must be road access then, I guess. Sure, there might not be any beach left.
This is river, folks.
There's not even a... It's like a little, yeah, they have an outdoor barbecue shelter in there. Oh, then you have this house here. Erosion protection there.
The bottom of that bridge.
That is like 10 meters. No.
It's close.
4 meters?
It's up well over halfway. Most years.
Yeah, most years.
Well, there's the
What?
measuring tape right beside it.
Yeah, wasn't there one year where it was almost over?
Yeah. Cliff Bridge. What were we at?
We left at 10:50.
It's 12:09.
That's not bad.
We left at
10:50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, good thing we have recording.
Yeah.
12:09 Ravenscliff Bridge.
That's not bad at all.
I don't think it's great.
Oh, you think we're moving faster?
We might be halfway.
Yeah. That's fine. We're only an hour. Hour 20.
Hour 30 to our estimated time of arrival.
We could do it.
I hope he pulls me over. Because I do know him.
Yep.
I think he'd remember me.
Maybe.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, he would. That is crazy. That is... I'm going to say that's 20 feet. 20 feet?
Third bridge we're across. Well, it says on that 9 feet there.
9 feet? That's it?
On the measuring tape.
Where's the measuring tape?
On the old bridge.
Oh. Oh. The old bridge. That's a pretty sweet bridge.
Yeah.
I want some of those stone blocks.
There's more on that. Look at that. That tree would be, what do you think, 30?
Yep.
At least.
Wow. This place is for sale here, I think.
It's always for sale.
Yeah.
Anyone that'll buy it. This place gets some of those spots.
I bet you it does. Well, look how, like, right after the bridge. Every year. It's just beautiful. I wonder if this camera's waterproof. I think it is. Are all GoPros waterproof?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, mine wasn't. It has like a case, but that was like the first.
This is a 9.
It's gotta be waterproof.
You'd think.
Easy way.
Yeah. It's like a trailer home
They probably live in there.
on the water. Like someone drove this up here.
That would be a great business. While you're building your house.
Yeah. Beautiful spot to stay though.
Kitchen,
I bet you the Airbnb it out.
living room. Oh my god. Like how much would that cost?
I don't know. That can't be.
100 grand.
That can't be cheap.
100 grand. It's cheaper than a house.
Yeah. Fair.
I mean,
I hear someone's generator running. I think. All right. Nice.
I hear construction.
Oh, Saturday.
New machinery.
Yeah. That'd be a good spot to camp right there.
There were steps on that board.
Someone's steps probably will wash down the river.
Yeah.
Looks like someone's pulled up there already. Looks like someone's already had a fire on there.
Yeah. That's a nice spot.
It's a great spot.
There's more and more spots the farther down you go.
Yeah. Watch out, we're heading right for a stump.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, I guess you couldn't see it. Paddling's getting really rough. Morale is low.
Morale is low.
It is very, you can't really tell that much now. Of course, it's the worst spot to pick, but there's a strong current. We think we're getting close, but we don't know.
Yeah. You guys kind of did it backwards from how I would have done it.
Yeah, me too.
I would have dropped the canoe off here and then paddled.
Yeah, we're channeling our Adam Schultz.
Why shake your head no, Gavin?
What's up?
Why shake your head no to that?
I don't know who that is.
Adam Schultz?
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, I was saying, I think
Who's
you were
that?
shaking your head and saying drop the canoe off here and paddle down the river.
Oh, yeah. That would have been better.
Josh hasn't told you who Adam Schultz is yet?
No?
Oh, he's
Come on.
we didn't even get to that in the book. Oh,
How was the lake?
Holy.
beautiful calm.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was gorgeous.
Glass.
Great day.
That's pretty good. You're lucky then.
Yeah.
It was windy here at times. I thought that maybe you guys were having a bit of paddle there.
No, it was easiest part of the whole thing. Pull this up.
Catch any fish?
No.
No? Try it all or no?
Yeah, we tried, but we were going faster than fishing the whole time.
Yeah, we saw you whip around the corner.
Oh, it has one speed. It's an animal.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Apparently I paddled too hard.
Oh.
No, there'll be more drop.
Fair.
Or will be dropped in the high waters from the flood. It's amazing the sand that comes down here, right? Just full of sand, all this water.
Mm-hmm.
The beach is entirely different again, replenished. It's pretty wild. So yeah, planting all these trees all along with that pine, all these guys I planted.
You planted this big one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
For sure, man. No, it's pretty wild. But now, like, I'm realizing the spacing, so I'm just sort of, because there's a small spruce that was next to it. When I
Yep.
put them in, they were like these guys here, right? Now you realize, of course, over time, 15 years, 20 years, or whatever, almost, and, that happens. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just growing a little forest, too. So.
The edgy forest.
Edgy forest.
And plus the floods. I was saying to Cody, the water can pretty much, come here. This
Holy crap.
No, it's wild. I have a
So these trees are like almost fully underwater.
Yeah, well, now this is kind of cool to have these trees that tall, because then I can tell you much easier how deep the water is and stuff, right?
That's
so,
wow.
No, it's pretty cool.
That has to be like 20 feet at least.
It's pretty much that. No, it's crazy, though, isn't it?
Wow.
Awesome volume of water. Yeah. So anyways, cruise along. This example, this little tree struggled for the first number of years.
No
This
way.
little pine, it just barely made it, but now it's coming along.
Little pine, it's
Yeah.
It's enough water.
Nice.
Don't want that falling.
No.
You see many otters there? There's 50 otters there. What's the church called?
Crazy place.
You can see right here, this area right here has been chewed out by beaver. This little section right here already.
Oh, yeah.
This stuff, it's not on this. And then they'll go for, well, I call these ones alders, this taller one right there.
Yeah.
That one's got a bit of a fence around the bottom, some screening.
Oh, yeah.
And the other one does as well.
Oh, yeah.
The beaver will take those out for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I pretty much every fall, the area can get clear cut by the beavers. Those type of trees, and that's
Yeah,
like
real quick too.
Is that a?
that is a what type of tree, Cody?
It's the one that turns orange, right?
Yeah, and it loses its leaves too.
Tamarack. That's it.
Yeah, pretty cool trees. That one was found. It was in by the hydro line, so I moved that one there. But I have another one down there. It was right by the picnic table that came from up by Emsdale.
Oh wow.
Right, and when Andrew had a property up there. Generally, every tree and everything has a story here too.
So you planted all these ones here too?
Not back to that one, but this guy here, but not.
The blue spruce, is it?
Pardon me?
Is that a blue spruce?
No.
Yeah. This tree here, this pine, was underneath another big tree. The next bend downriver, it was like a tree had fallen down, and then this one was down, like growing out, just this big, growing out that way. So I rescued it, and now it's straightening up and coming around, and it's going to do its own thing. But I saved that one's life from downriver, as an example.
Cool.
This chair, there were four of them. 2013, the big floods. I found them in the bush upriver above the bridges. Right, that's where they were washed down. That was washed down river too. Not the same year, but a different one.
That's a nice little dock.
Freed off.
Yeah. Oh, we found so many the whole way here.
Yeah.
Most of them are in rough
It's a
shape.
plateau area, so I've held back in planting trees here, but I've only just recently started, so I kind of wanted to save the sun.
I rang that one first, and I was like,
Then you rang the other
walk,
bell.
and then walked, and then walked back. I was like, oh, it's a bigger bell, and just gently rang it.
Anyway, so I got trees spaced out here. They are. Eventually, I'm gonna grow. You can see these two here, like recently. So I'm just building up this forest more so. But it's been my garden, a bit of a garden area, domestic garden zone. But it just gets taken over by wildness.
Because when you first moved here, it was probably just straight beach almost.
Well, just there wasn't much here. I think, but none of these trees were here. Like, it's so
And
wild.
putting the trees too is gonna help just with erosion, so it doesn't erode
Exactly.
away.
That was the whole idea from the beginning.
It strengthens the whole bank.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. So,
Wow.
Yeah, no trees is gonna wash away.
Anyways, Josh might like this stuff here. Man, with this new property, how you can quickly build like a little something.
I need one of those.
Nice little deer.
Where
stand.
did you find that?
That's actually Andrew's old scaffolding, but I bought the 2 new decks though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And some of the bars.
Nice.
And it's one way you can build yourself like a little structure if you want to. Very easy, and it's fairly durable, strong and stuff like that, right? So keep that in mind with your new property.
Yeah.
You never know. And plus, you can use it for building and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you brought any equipment out there yet, or no?
No, we still can't yet.
That picnic table and the other picnic table, they were also washed out.
Oh wow.
Formerly, well, it used to be a lagoon campground, right,
Yep.
Josh?
Yep.
He lost like a lot of them, and he had to retrieve
And
it.
there's all down.
Yeah, right, so I have 2 of them.
What's it called now?
Harmony Resorts.
Harmony Resorts.
We'll walk down this way. I'll show you like how we're doing. So I have the property shape of a half moon. And yeah, so I had like just a couple of different paths. Like this is sort of like the within the forest in the path sort of thing out front. Planted all these trees as well. And I like to say this one is from Kindle, next to the cemetery where my father is buried.
Oh, that's cool.
It wasn't that big when I brought it. No.
It's growing a little bit. Wow. It's crazy seeing how big the trees can grow just from.
Yeah. Well, it's wild. That's what I was saying to Josh the other day. Though, like, you have a property or something, you plant
Start
trees
planting
for
now.
Generations, right? Yeah. Big enough property, well, you can harvest.
Yep.
Start going through it. 1 year, and then you know what's there, but you're planting trees, whatever, right? So go over the cycle, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever it is, if you're on that property.
Yep.
Well, then you can start to harvest.
Well, I was thinking that, yeah, if you're planting now, like 40 years from now, I could be harvesting hardwoods for firewood and stuff like that.
Well, I think
we-
they say you need. I think it's if you're like for your own personal use for firewood, 10 acres is enough to
Okay.
utilize to cover your firewood indefinitely.
Wow.
Like think you have 10
So
acre
it's a
lot.
lot.
That is a lot of firewood, yeah.
Well, it depends
yeah.
on what you're doing
Yeah.
and how much you're burning. Because
Yep.
you'll see my wood stoves and my setup, and just as I was saying to Cody already, you don't need that much
No.
at all. So it all depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it, right? So your spaces and stuff. So
Cool.
I want to take you guys through this area here. My newest
Have you been here for a while, Cody?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You too. I didn't got here right when I text you guys anyways. Whenever the time.
Oh, I haven't checked my phone yet.
Oh, I figured.
Not since we got on the no, up for like you. I think when your phone call was the last time I was on my phone.
Oh, okay, fair.
My trip just because it was a little higher upriver.
Yeah.
Shallow.
It wasn't too bad that way. It was just keeping up with Josh. The guy goes full speed the whole time.
Okay, well that's good.
I don't.
It is good.
I'm not wasting effort. This is like a nice little like lumber yard here.
My lumber storage zone. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it works. It works.
All down Riverwood.
Mixed bag of this stuff.
Some of it's
These
reclaimed.
came from a property down on off of Highway 11 Severn River.
Yep.
Down there, an old dock or deck down there was transformed. Rudy and I were on that job. That's where those ones came from.
Nice. This is heavy.
Yeah, some of them are hardwoods and whatever. So you're selective about your woods and whatever too, right?
Yep.
That's all old decking, the taller stuff over there. So that's the old decking that they got. It came from cotton on the Lake Days. That stuff pretty well. And I say the Cody, it all came here. Some of that, not that stuff, was floated here, but most of it came on the big kayak.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much
That's
everything
awesome.
was on the big kayak.
Megan, hear your lovely neighbor out mowing his lawn.
There's Buddy doing his thing.
That's a big house over there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's my desert zone.
Oh, cool.
It is very deserty.
It's so cool. There's like different zones of property. I love that. I love that.
I like the golf clubs.
Take a swing if you want.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
This whole thing just floats, eh?
Well, now this one, so 2013, I didn't have it on the post with rings like this. 2013, this one was spun around. With the
Okay.
high waters. Right?
But this one that's built by design, so it is able to float, so it doesn't.
This one does float as well, but the other
Oh,
one
yeah.
I'm talking about is the other one that I will show you.
Oh, okay.
Built by HHS 2004 building class.
Nice.
So this was outside the train station. There were two of these at the train station back in the day.
Nice.
That's where this one came from.
This were even sleeping in the summertime?
I've been there for since June.
No way. That's awesome.
This is awesome.
Yeah, sunny spot here, of course. So
Oh,
this tent is set up, or it could be, if you're in camping out there. A small solar panel sits on it, right? And this is your tracker.
Oh, nice.
Obviously, the rope wouldn't be there like that, but that's the track, so it follows the sun. The panel's here. Start in the morning. Right, that's what that is. Just a homemade tracker. So keep that in mind when you're doing.
Tracker.
Yeah, you can have something just on your roof or whatever. You have stationary, but
Yeah, yeah.
small enough.
So,
you can, track.
where's your fridge at?
See, I don't have a regular fridge,
Okay.
but I'll show you. Sorry, don't get
Default.
too excited.
Sorry. Sorry.
Think about what
Gavin's thinking about it. He's
I'm
like,
thinking logistics.
but it's also the hot zone.
No, fair enough.
Same as like you can't necessarily have a regular outhouse. That's not going to work. The place floods. That's like it's got to be up high in the air. Like you have to. Right? So it doesn't quite work like that either.
What a nice day.
This line's not very good. There's only a couple bulbs, but this one's working pretty nice. This has like different modes on it.
oh,
So
okay.
different colors. So at nighttime, like I did have it going along here, but I just changed the line up because the other line was busted.
Do you need any clothesline? I got some extra clothesline reels if you need some.
a whole bunch of them.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Reels
Yeah.
are around. Maybe like I could rig something else up. And I'd like to tell the story about this ring. Look at that beauty. That's
Oh,
the newest installation here.
that's from downtown Huntsville, I bet.
No, look
No?
At it. Go have a look at it closely.
City of Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah, sounds like a
No
throne.
way.
Outside of Toronto General Hospital. There's lying on the sidewalk.
And you just brought it back from Toronto.
I did. And it's the same time my friends, I told you, Jeff, the man that died.
Yep.
It was him who was in the hospital, so it came from that time.
Oh, so
So
it's,
that's very
that's your
symbolic.
memorial to him,
Very
basically.
symbolic, yeah, for sure. That's, yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Another point of interest here. So back, how many years ago was that now? Let's go back, say 6 years. Hydro came through here and they cleared their line.
Yeah.
But they shaved everything. Here, they shaved it all, man. Like, shaved like the little trees. Well, a couple of these, the pines there were they were cut right down, but they didn't stop them from growing. But they cut them all down. The pine that's in the corner over there, that one right over there, Josh.
Yep.
When it was only this tall. They shaved this one and they shaved everything. They shaved a couple cherry trees over there. They had another nice tree over
Did you have any stuff here? Did they bother any of your stuff?
I had squash, not at that time, but another time. But anyway, so then the small pine, I went into their office over by the OPP. It's kind of funny how we get in the building because it's a lockdown building, whatever. I would someone else opened the door and just scooted in there. And I walked right in the office like, fucking tree down in the forest, and that was not going to take out your line. Oh, I was pissed off, man. 'Cause I went, they were working over on the other side, and I went over there, and they said it was 2 different crews. And I said, I want to see the guy who fucking did this in here, because he's insane to take out what he did.
Over there.
Completely. In the middle of the summer when it was hot and it was so dry and stupid afterwards, it was nuts. Yeah. Anyway, so that's a bit of a point of something. They're supposedly going to let me know next time they come through, supposedly.
Yeah, the people that told you that are not gonna be working there then.
Yeah. Anyway.
Cause this has grown up a lot since I was last here.
Like, oh, even all these little spruces like this, they weren't even here then.
Like I remember being able to see this from the water almost.
Yeah. This tree, back in the day, you can see like this is a remnant. Well, not necessarily there. Where am I thinking?
Yeah.
Anyways, in around this area, probably like even here. This tree was a lot smaller back in the day, and it was back in 2008, I believe. It flooded as the most extreme meltdown in the middle of wintertime.
Middle of winter.
Full on meltdown in the middle of wintertime, and the river was flowing, but it was full of ice and everything too, right? So it flooded. All in through here is flooded. This thing was raised up a little bit, right? And then the water left. But this tree was damaged, and I used duct tape on this tree back in the day to hold it together, right? It could be the line there, something like that. One of these lines, anyways, right? Just an example of it. But that was crazy too, because then the water left. There's big toady. Water left, and in through here, the ice was at about this level. You could crawl underneath the ice. That's how crazy it was.
Wow.
Because it got really cold afterwards.
Yeah.
Right. That was one of the historic moments. So Cody saw this one. Now Cody can tell you what goes on here. What happens here, Cody? I already told you. What did I tell you about this situation? What happens here?
I can't even remember what you told me.
Yes, you can. Look at the tent.
Looks like a vision
Remember
board.
the chains?
This
Cooking
is the
tent.
one that floats. Oh, okay.
This is the one. Tell them what happens here.
Yeah. Well, when the water comes up, the whole friggin' deck just floats up. It's not fixed to the ground.
That's
So
cool.
The tent, like, it's all chained
Oh
up.
wow.
And basically, as
Oh.
the deck lifts up, the tent just collapses down on top.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah. So this year,
This would be fun hiking this in here.
well, it came in on the boat.
Just floated down, showed up on the shore.
It was free.
Yeah.
The reason you
10
can
yards
tell
up
that
from the
it
shore.
wasn't floated this year is because just down here it's off the block, right? It's not sitting in the block exactly.
Oh yeah.
Same as the other one, right?
Yep.
So it didn't sit back in. Some years it comes back in perfectly. Some years it doesn't. This spring it didn't come back in.
This is just a little dining tent.
Well, it could be, open her up. Take that one clothespin right there and have a look in there. Not a bad little unit. I usually stay in this after I stay there for a while. I'm going to shut that.
It's starting to get cold.
Yeah, so the end of September I'll probably just stay in that tent and then probably come in here for a little bit. But it's still cool in here. The reason why I like it out there because the sun gets out there and it warms it up.
Yeah.
And driest. It's the driest zone, right? So.
I like it.
But anyway, yeah. Basically a little camp here. The green egg is pretty exceptional. It's been like.
Do you cook with it?
Definitely.
Oh.
That all comes apart, right? Just like that, and then the chimney comes off. Right? Take that up, and your grill goes on top. Right? That's how that works. I was thinking we could spark it up if we want.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Anyway, just showing how that goes.
That's nice ribeyes on.
And then I use nothing drips into it. You usually use the cast iron or the other pot, right? So
Yep.
the only one year that something dripped into it, a bear came through. It was bacon, and this thing actually it was out in the desert area,
Holy crap.
and it was all set up like this, but it was all in pieces out there, but not broken, which was amazing. And the bear had rolled.
Because it was all cast iron, is it?
No, it's just a
It's just a, what am I thinking of?
Steel?
No. I don't know. It is
Oh, ceramic.
Oh, ceramic.
ceramic. That's what it is.
Wow.
And they don't make these anymore, supposedly. This one. Which is too bad because the door is a little bit aft. This part is sort of gone. I've makeshifted that a little bit. I have to change it up a little bit more. I've had to change that.
Oh, yeah.
They don't make them anymore, so you can't get those parts, right? So, anyway. Green egg, one of the best things going for sure. They make the larger ones. You guys have probably seen them, right? The larger version.
Yeah.
Those green, they're fancy.
These kicks and everything.
Here's a wild structure that's been undergoing many phases in the States.
It does look like Jenga.
Yeah.
It's a good way to use offcuts, too, though. I'm sure they probably weren't offcuts.
No, I made those up.
Yeah.
Well, the high school made 2 of them. I made one of them. Anyway.
This is crazy.
Nice.
So the water this year was basically here. This year. This is your
What?
Wow.
water this
That'd be really cool hanging out in here.
Yeah.
Waters there.
Well,
Yeah, I just paddle right into
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
It's so wild.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. When I first saw it, like, I said, wow. Like, it took a couple years to sort of fathom all this and what's
Yeah.
going on here, right?
Yeah.
Then it goes with it, right? And, you know, anyway, then it can get very, after the water drops, it's sandy around here. Call it muddy or whatever, but it's sandy until it dries up. It takes a little while for that to really play out, so.
I think it's one of the coolest times of year, hanging out in here. And
Well, it is pretty nice.
all the
It's-
trees just peeking up above.
It's warming up and everything, right? So, no, it's pretty cool, so. Yeah.
Right, we got to go up top.
Can you fish right off the deck?
Well, you could. Like, I haven't done that forever, but you could, of course.
You don't even have to get out of bed.
I don't
Just
think it's a good fishing.
Yep.
You have a... It's for
Yep.
a pintle hitch.
Trailer hitch. Yep, for sure.
What do
Like
you
a
mean?
weight.
Oh, you just use it as a
These
weight.
are weights, right? And you do your door. Right?
Is that the permit?
Permit from, look where that one's from.
Tomography.
Tomogamy.
hey.
This is the coolest thing ever.
Multi-purpose shed.
Cool.
Is that the new wood stove?
That's the latest wood stove, yep. More so. Pretty nice.
Everything dry.
I love it.
That's awesome.
It works. So Josh is collecting ideas for his
I am.
property.
And this is all you could live here year round in the wintertime.
Oh yeah, no problem. And there's
You
the
think?
That's the Berkey.
Nice.
There's your Berkey, right?
Oh.
And the inverter's just below it there, right? The battery there.
Oh yeah. Do you have a solar panel somewhere out here?
Oh, it's right here. Didn't you see? You
Oh,
weren't looking at
nice.
that.
Oh.
Look at that. It's right there.
Is that a Canadian Tire special?
It is. They're on sale now. I just saw it today in the flyer. $249.
Nice.
So it's not bad.
How many watts is
It's
this?
100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And there's something.
100 with one battery. Works. Getting back into the wood.
stove in there?
The storage back here? Oh yeah. I like it. The clear roofing.
There's that room. And the other room.
Here's the mirror.
And the mirrors.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, we got a little stove in there. Yeah, so this would heat up so quick.
Oh, yeah,
Or
it is.
either one, this one or the other one.
Right. But I call this, it could be more like a sauna. Like
Oh,
security,
yeah.
right?
So there's all people that have come and visit you?
Well, it's some of that, but it's also just imagine like Twitter notes. Just little phrases and things and whatever. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
But
but now
imagine-
it's sort of like a, well, you just keep everything cool in there. You have to make refrigeration, so there's 2 coolers in there.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently right now when the door is shut and everything like
I noticed how cold
It
it was.
is
when we-
cold
This
in
one
here.
too. This one's very cold
For
inside.
sure, right? It does change, it fluctuates. That's something you have to get used to and understand as well. right?
Wow.
It's always changing.
What's in this one?
It's my walk-in closet now.
Oh yeah.
But it works.
Like his little display cabinet there.
Yeah, yeah.
That would have been fun getting out here
It
too.
was on the
Yeah.
kayak as well. That was from Andrew's grandmother.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's one of the last pieces of furniture she had.
That was nice.
And you
So-
built this, or the high school built this?
No. This is the kid. This is the kid.
Oh, it's a kit.
This is from BC.
Oh, that's nice.
The other little building with stove in it, that's from the high school.
There's no stove in this one,
This
though.
that one.
That one, yeah. No. And the reason why I made footers because when I got them, the next one up was a 10 footer. There's going to be 2. Without taking the 2, it wouldn't fit on this one. So that's why but otherwise, it would have gone bigger. And you probably, well, you could have put a stove in it if you wanted to, right? I just didn't.
It's like a
do
tree fort.
Yeah.
That's cool. And this doesn't leak.
No, no.
Of course not. No, this works. This has been up since like 2010.
Wow.
This thing. It's just crazy.
That is.
I know. That's all.
I love this.
Yours are sweet. Yours are very nice.
This is all you need to live.
It is. It is. Like, you know, it's a
Like-
challenge. It's a workout. It's an adventure. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it is, man. Is it for everyone? I don't think so. All right. That deck also floats, free floater, and that's where all the boats get stored.
Oh, okay.
That's the kayak or the canoe that just got repaired right at it.
Oh, it's all done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still doing a little bit of painting and varnishing on it. That's what I'm doing now. So
Nice. Another bike there too.
that's a fat bike. I went to pizza on that one.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, quite the spot.
It's a bit of a spot. Yeah.
I
I
like
like
it.
keeping the trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, right?
One
So
with nature.
eventually, like, stuff will hop in here, right? So this birch, as an example, the one part is dead.
Yep.
It's slowly coming down piece by piece.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have to be conscious of that. I also have to be conscious of there's like a couple of like silver maples over here that are in interesting positions.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You know, but they are interesting trees. Like, you know, oftentimes they just come like, piece by piece as well. But I know at certain states, like I can just get a rope on them and pull them. The one small one, yeah. The one big one there could be a bit of a challenge.
Just don't trust that railing behind. Just be careful.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a pretty
Here's the
strong
railing
railing.
right there.
Anyway, yeah, this is the place. Any other questions or comments?
I don't know. I like it.
This was a kit from another kit.
Because I think when I came up here 8 years ago, you weren't here, but I think everything was locked up. I kind of think you must have been gone for a bit, but I remember just walking around up here. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is your place. And
Yeah.
because this is the only thing I found. I didn't find the beach area over there.
Oh, okay.
We only looked here.
Right. Yeah. This stuff's out of the river as well. Yeah, so many different things. Hang the bikes underneath here.
Cody just said no shoes. I guess
You're the only
both
one
of
who
you.
does
I'm the
have
only
shoes,
one.
aren't you?
Yeah. Wait a second. I'm the weird
That's
one.
one cool thing. You can walk around here quite nicely with everything. Shoes on, right? So it's pretty good. Yep. So changing over time as well, bringing more steel in for support and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
each time to replace, and eventually I have to change a few other boards and things, and that's all right. So live with it for every rough basic. That's what it is.
Storage
Yeah.
under here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Just some bolts and screws and stuff.
Yeah, that works. Keep it tidy underneath here. The 1 year I stored the canoe under here.
Oh.
And that was one of the early years as well, and they quickly learned, oh, okay, well that can't be stored there too, because the high waters came, the canoe was just pinned underneath there. right?
Yeah.
Didn't go anywhere, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Still pinned underneath.
That's why your canoe's up so high there.
Yeah, well, this whole thing will float too, right?
Like, how much warning do you get? How much does it come up every 24 hours when it's rising?
Well, that's the thing. Like, you can go to bed at night and see it one place. Just depends. As I was saying to Cody, if it's rains and there's snow melt, especially with the rains, change the game.
Yeah, there's nowhere for the
They could have
rain to
raised
go.
6 feet overnight.
Sure.
Wow.
Oh, it could. Well, big rains. Oh yeah. I know it can happen. And, like, it's pretty wild.
Well, farther downriver, looking at some of the places that people are building, we're like, that is too close to the water. Like there.
Well, you're way down there. You're talking.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, some of them are experiencing the high waters there, but some of them have changed. They've raised themselves up a little bit.
Yep.
Because generally you just can't go in there anymore and just build.
Yep.
Because hopefully the town we were talking about that too. Hopefully the town realizes a flood zone and whatever. So.
Yeah.
Blueberry bushes here.
That's a nice canoe.
You're correct about that.
Yeah.
It's all blueberry.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I just redone this baby. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Looks.
What year is that?
1937.
Are you
Oh.
kidding?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty nice. It says that underneath the canvas. So, and it also says new words by what's her name there? Dave Fowler. He's written on it.
Oh, cool.
Right. So next time it's changed up again.
That is beautiful.
You'll get another person, whoever does it, to.
Yeah, and then I've written underneath the decks, the front deck. I've
Oh,
written
okay.
there, so you don't need build it.
That thing is beautiful.
Yeah, it is pretty nice for sure, right? So, yeah, very pleased with that.
It weighs less than yours too, believe it or not.
Well, it's pretty light. Lift it up. Lift that end up. You'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's heavy.
A little bit. Not that heavy. Not as heavy as the blue kayak or the my yellow canoe there.
And your main trail in, is that
That's
out
the same
this way?
as your canoe. I meant your work canoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's lighter than that.
So it's lighter than that.
It's lighter
it's pretty
than-
easy to carry around your shoulder.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of the main path.
In that way?
That's how you get out to the road?
Yeah.
About a 10-minute walk that way.
Yeah, that's cool. Or you can bike it though.
Yeah, well, evidently.
It's a little, I've been clearing it out a little bit more, just because, you know, making, especially, it's tough turning this on it, like it's a short
Yeah.
turning span there, and a little difficult on the tight trails.
It's a big bike.
That's a pretty good little bike, that thing. Not bad. It's good in the wintertime, like on certain roads and stuff. Now the path over just up there, you can't quite see, but it winds through there, goes the hydro line, and there is like an outdoor toilet over there,
Nice.
right? And it's an area that can still floods less, but it still can flood there. This spring there was a little bit there. It didn't move the toilet though, right? But the water's right up to it. Right? So back to, like, if you were to have a toilet here, you'd have to go, well, some form of composting for sure, for a regular toilet.
Yeah.
You can't just have something in the ground here.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work
Right.
unless you fill it in every fall.
Which you could do.
You could do that. Right?
Not
So-
great for the river.
No. Well, I'm sure other people are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right. So,
I can get.
when I first came here, there was quite a bit of sunlight in the day. The wall tent was set up on that deck at one time. Other tents were at one time. Now it's just full of. It's supported. Look.
But say, yeah.
Supported.
It is supported. I looked underneath. Yeah.
In the middle, it is supported there. It just says whatever, but it sits a different place every year. It just happens to be sitting like this year.
Yep.
Next spring, if you're coming, to almost be all squared up. It just depends.
Yep.
Yeah, right. So you could be there, sort of directing it too. And stuff, right? So-
Yeah.
But anyway,
Wild. I want to come back. Like.
I know. I want to come in the spring.
Yeah. Not quite high water. Like it'd be tough to get here, right?
Wow.
You're here during the spring.
well, generally every spring I like to be here for sure. If it can
Yeah.
be, yeah, it's definitely.
Check on things.
Yeah, no, it's good to make sure everything's doing what it's supposed to do and stuff. And
So
Yeah.
where are you if you're not?
I have been taking care of dogs up in Harp Lake. You know Harp Lake?
No.
Yeah, not too 15 k's from here, say basically. So I've been doing that over the years a little bit, then traveling and doing different things and stuff, right? So
Okay.
yeah, mixed bag. So, yeah. Anybody catch poison ivy around here?
Is there any?
Not right here.
Tells us
just
after we walk everywhere.
Yeah, no, back up there, but I've generally cleared the trail. I'm
Oh,
just wondering
okay.
if anyone is sensitive to their
No.
poison ivy.
Nope.
No, I've never.
Okay.
I've never actually had it, so.
Then you're not sensitive.
I thought everybody was.
Here's your camera out here. This one.
So this one came from Memphis.
Nice.
That feels good.
Let's pull these pizzas down to the shoreline there. Fun.
You got full pizzas.
Oh, you got full pizzas?
Well, what else would I be getting? I went out to Artesi's again tonight. In the newspaper, right? I've had one piece from each.
Thanks.
Thanks. Wow. This is insane.
Insane, man.
Look at this view.
How many feet of waterfront? 660?
No, it's more
Oh.
than that. I kind of forget what that number is, but it's pretty high. Yeah, it's pretty high.
Yeah, I would never leave here. Well, I've never been here in spring, so I can't really.
Even still, like all seasons, like, you know, middle of winter, like a March day, beautiful. If this is frozen,
Yep.
walking on the ice and everything, it's pretty nice.
You do sculptures on here before and stuff, right? I've seen the sculptures on Instagram.
Yeah.
Wow. This is the biggest beach we've seen on the river all day, by far. This is huge! Wow. Yeah, that'd be a great spot.
Yeah, so they have their own little zone. And you can see the new building I'm talking about being built.
Yeah.
That's brand new. Right?
That's a garage, I think.
well, double bay. But what
are they doing? What are they storing in there? I have no idea.
So would the water flood over that bank there?
It can.
Wow.
Take water to get up to the top of it there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. This is just insane. And how much was this again?
3,000. Pretty good, eh?
You gotta stop back and just be like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of funny.
And there's like no one, does anyone live there, or is there any houses there?
It's all flood, like it's all serious flood zone. Just over this is just a ridge there, right? That goes down.
Oh.
But that point down there, just down there, like on the other bend on the other side, there's a nice beach facing that way.
Yep.
And there is a nice little camp zone. It's a beautiful little spot. I'm surprised whoever owns that doesn't utilize. No one's used that since I've been there. I've been the only one who goes up to clear it up. I've had to tent up there. I've had people stay there before because it's a nice little spot.
Well, this is a great spot right here.
Of course. That's excellent. Yeah.
Is that a bell sign?
That's sort of like, you know, I think people understand what those signs mean these days. What does it mean, generally?
Well, like there's electronics or something underground?
Potential security?
Yeah.
Right, so that's why I just found that sign. I did have one from the place where my mom died was called Case Manor in Bobcaygeon.
Yep.
But it was also something, it was like a bit of a warning because it came from their dock. They were in the lock in Bobcaygeon. They're saying, you know, this is, didn't say private property, didn't use those words, but it's polite, meaning, oh, someone owns this land and just be polite, be kind, but stay away.
Yep.
Sort of, right? So people, I think people see that and just under security. Well, there's a hydro line, but it could easily be security set up here so we know you're on camera or whatever, right? So, anyway, that's what that is.
Oh, I should have, I dug up, excavating, I dug up, have you seen that red sign that I have at home? I dug up like an old like Toronto newspaper sign. It fits somewhere here.
What does it say on it?
Like the Toronto something, not Sun, not Star, but it's like Toronto something.
The Globe and Mail, maybe?
Nope.
A Mail.
It's called the Toronto.
Telegram.
I don't remember.
You dug it up?
Yeah, just dug up.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Someone used it as fill. And it was like perfect. The only spot that scratched on it is where I hit it with the excavator teeth. Yeah. The places are maybe 10 years old, so it can't be that old underground, but.
Right.
Wow.
So people often stop here. In the early years, there were issues with there was a bit of a gang there that would come like every summer, and they would stop. I had a couple of confrontations because I used to park like the big kayak here, and the one time it was turned over and stuff was pulled out of it and looked through and whatever. You know, gang, 6 guys, and my son come down here, but they're all drinking who knows whatever else they're on, and just try to be nice.
Yeah.
And whatever. You don't own the water. They're saying, no, I don't own the water.
But I own this.
You didn't need to do that either, buddy. So, you know, what type of game we're... Anyway, so a little
Isn't
bit...
the river like up to the high water mark is like technically a waterway?
Public, yeah.
But then technically everything here, no one owns anything here then.
In a certain way.
In that sense.
In a certain way.
You can say that about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this property is a little bit different too, because where is the high water line?
That's what, yeah. Well, technically, I'd think like right here.
Yeah, about 2 inches under the top of your neck.
Could be. Literally. I don't own anything. It's fine.
We're all just rented anyways.
No one does anyways. So.
Yeah. No one. We're just we're custodians.
Yes, we are. Just happy.
You have a sheet of paper that says you own.
Right.
Well, a sheet of paper that the Canadian government says he owns.
Right.
True.
We have a Canadian government that's in deep difficulties these days.
And it gives you the,
They might sell your land to someone else.
Yes, they might.
yeah.
Out of their desperations. Yes. They think that they're going somewhere.
You've had a fire here?
No.
Oh, someone else maybe, or just washed up?
Just washed up and blown around. And, yep.
Jeez, it's hot in the feet here.
Oh, I guess so. This is not nothing. No, there are times here, man. To walk through.
This is incredible sand, though, man. This is great for making mortar.
Yeah, you can. Well, you know, just your basic mortar, not heavy mortar, though.
Yeah. It's nice.
I thought about using like the cones and pouring concrete or whatever, right? But you want stone in it or rebar or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I gotta get on the cool stuff. Jeez.
That's not even hot, John.
A lot of clay in this river too, right?
Not too much.
Okay.
Just like, well, it depends where you're at.
There was lots over on that side when I was walking on the water. Just had tons stuck to my feet
It
walking
could
through.
be, but it's also not really a true clay. It's more of a,
Sandy?
it's a little bit different from muddy something. But not a true clay, I'd say.
You can walk right across the water almost.
You could almost, you could try. Just like the other side, you can see the dark pools.
Yeah. I'm not gonna try today. It's a little chilly still.
I was in the river
Pardon?
this morning.
No.
I was
You
in
were?
the river this morning.
You were swimming.
Oh yeah. Really. Well, not necessarily a swim. I'm in the water, just like in it. Bathing up. Yeah. So yeah, days when you have the sun, as I was saying to Josh the other day, like October days, nice sun, totally get in the river. Even November is the right day.
Holy crap.
Oh, totally. For sure.
Oh, this is nice on the feet.
It's not the warmest river.
No.
No.
It comes from the north.